tough also, as I've been told by my president to be a little short and precise. One has to sum up everything, you know. So, Mr. President, give me an opportunity to throw some light on OGAP. I'm not a sort of a person who would like to visit the past, but if we have to move ahead and look for a bright future, then we must look into the past. This Old Galleons Association, Pakistan, was set up in 1983, and it was set up by very illustrious old galleons like Khakan Abbasi, marhum, like General Imran, and Captain Abdul Qayyum, Bashir Ahmed, the head boy during partition, and so many others. Mir Mumtaz Abdullah cannot be forgotten. He was the chairman of SECP, and he was the spirit, letter and spirit, behind this Old Galleons Association, Pakistan Article of Association and Memorandum. This association has done a tremendous job. There are certain issues which some people may like and some may dislike. The most important thing, Mr. Principal and the President, we did in '83 was to bring back the name of the institution. Lawrence College had been turned into Pioneers College, and so many other names were given to it. And I'm so grateful, may his soul rest in peace, to Mr. Khakan Abbasi. Shahid doesn't know that much. I do not know why he started liking me. He visited my clinic, I still remember, and we used to drive down to the college, and he played a very important role. He brought General Zia over to Lawrence College in 1983, and said, sir, we want, the first thing is to change the Board of Governors. And dear Galleons, you must know that the chairman of Board of Governors used to be the GOC Murray. And he had the general had the corps commander sitting next to him along with the GOC Murray, and this was in class 8th form in senior school. And I vividly remember, you know, Khakan Abbasi, myself, and Mr. Bashir Ahmed, and Brigadier Jafar. And they were all there, and they said, sir, we want the GOC principal to be the chairman Board of Governors, or the governor to be the chairman Board of Governors, not the GOC Murray to be the chairman Board of Governors. And Zia said that in the presence of my corps commander and my GOC, you're asking me to hand it over to the Governor of Punjab. Well, I love the Galleons and I'm ready to do it. He did it, sir. This is the first time we had the chairman Board of Governors as the Governor of Punjab. Then there was another important thing was that everything rested with the Executive Committee. There was no further Board of Governors except 3 ex-officio members like the Secretary Education, Secretary Finance, and the Commissioner Rawalpindi. Then it was him and the Old Galleons and the OGAP that brought about 14 members on the Board of Governors. This is what the unity of the Galleons did. And then we brought the name back, Lawrence College. And there were some boys who wanted to change the name of the houses. This is just to remind the senior Old Galleons of today that General Zia said, आप मुझे फांसी लगवा दोगे अगर आप टीपू का नाम चेंज करोगे, इकबाल का नाम चेंज करोगे, खुदा के वास्ते इसको रहने दो. Build up new houses, new places, name them as Mr. Beat, Mr. whatever it is. I can't do that. And as far as the badge is concerned, he said there are people who are talking about, I would like that the old badge be restored. But there are people who are talking that it's a cross in between. So I was directed by Mr. Khakan Abbasi and Bashir Ahmed to go to London, Coat of Arms, Military Coat of Arms, and get the official version of this, which we got it and we presented it to the principal, and I have a copy of that. It's not a cross in the badge. It is the regular lines which depict the achievement of Henry Lawrence in different battlefields. This is what the OGAP did. And OGAP carried on right from 83 till today. And I am grateful to Mr. Gondal, our president, who's worked very hard for the last about 4 years, 5 years, and he's been, carrying on and making sure that all the expenses are covered. Up till now, as a Secretary General, it's my duty to tell you we have about 562 members, registered members. And today we have a gathering, as I've been told right now, of 124 people sitting here. This was our annual general meeting, which requires, according to the Article of Association and Memorandum, only attendance of 20 people. If we have to make amendments in the Article of Association, then we require about 30 members. So there was nothing much of importance to make any change or anything. But I would like here to welcome a very special man, Mr. Chaudhry Muhammad. Hats off to him. He is the one who was there in St. Denis also, and I remember when I was the doctor of St. Denis. And he's been very active recently, forming an association or a get-together by the name of COG. We are very happy for that. He's done a tremendous job, and he must be appreciated for it.
Sir, thank you very much, sir.
But at the same time, it will be beautiful. Why, sir? You should not. Okay. But simultaneously, I'm reminded of Plato, who says, what I read somewhere, let me think over it. He says, yes, one cannot forgive the child who is afraid of the dark. But the real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of light. The light is the Old Galleons Association, Pakistan. This is the tree planted by you all. You have to nourish it, you have to water it, you have to strengthen it. It's not our job to carry on since 83. We have done our best, whatever we could do. We got you a principal like Brigadier Mujahid. I wouldn't like to praise him here. Institutions are not known by their board of governors or by the name of houses. They are known by the principals. He's done a tremendous job. But at the same time, dear Galleons, it is our very important duty to ensure that we continue to have principles like that. Quite many people would know it. Shahid Khakan is there. He would know it. What we have gone through, it's been hell. One who likes to work for the institution, it becomes very, very difficult for him because there are quite many dirty waters there. This association is the backbone of the institution because our chairman is the president of the country, patron-in-chief is the principal in Lawrence College. And we have an associate member which is given by the college, and we requested the principal. He's been very kind, and that is the agenda of the AGM today. He gave us the name of a teacher who is the headmaster senior school, Mr. Arshad Chaudhry. Arshad Chaudhry will be the associate member of the association, Mr. President, if you agree. And he will be the liaison between us and the institution. Yes, we've been very, very grateful to you all for your subscriptions and for helping us. And once again, we thank you for joining us today. And there is the other point which I have to, very important as a General Secretary, I have to tell you about the accounts. The present balance today is 2,762 rupees, which is in the National Bank, and whatever has been happening up till now with all our get-togethers. It's been a personal donation and contribution and hard efforts of our president. But we would like to modify these things in our general body meeting next year. And we would come up, I would request you all, the members of the AGM, to come up with the points which they would like to bring up in the general body meeting next year, so that we resolve all sorts of issues between different chapters or different segments of old Ghanaians. Number two, the most important thing is to have the different chapters of OGAP, which we already have. We have one in Lahore, which is run very efficiently, and we have one in Peshawar. Again, the president is Mr. Naeem Jan, who is here today, and then we have another chapter which is in Karachi. Now, I would also suggest to my president and the committee is to take off a chapter for Rawalpindi, which is very important, because that would be again a liaison between the local people and the Lawrence College and the OGAP. And Mr. President, that's all. Thank you very much. And I think that's all, and we could go for a cup of tea.